We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Atlanta Braves and the San Francisco Giants. Major League Baseball on the Show. Jordan Balazovic, the right-hander from Canada, will be the starting pitcher. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball one. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a nice one. First game of a homestand. You played well on the road. You got a chance to grab a shower and sleep in your own bed last night. I bet you this team comes out on the attack today.
And we could be in for a cold one tonight. 52 degrees at game time, but should see the 40s before we're through. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. Here's another 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. Sandoval fields it cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The right fielder, Nick.
And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, I'm excited to get a chance to see that left-handed hitter, Freddie Freeman. He's got a 5-game hitting streak going. If you've got to start those big streaks somewhere, I like the way he's swinging the bat right now. Great approach, very comfortable. Let's see if that streak continues today.
Nick Markakis digging in now. He'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. He'll enter play right at .310 on the year. 9 homers, 26 RBIs. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore's the exact same way behind the dish.
Markakis ahead with a 3-1 count here. Freddie Freeman there. He'll hit next. Bounce to first. Sandoval has it, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. So next up will be Freddie Freeman. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
In tight with the slider, 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. Ronald Acuna would be next. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. Up into the arcade and out of here.
Love the homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
Acuna digs in now as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. And he misses with it, 1-1. Skied into straightaway right. Pence has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Braves get a run on the Freeman home run. On to the bottom of the first, and the Braves have it. Sean Newcomb will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Really love Sean Newcomb. He reminds me a little bit of Andy Pettit, but better stuff. 94 to 96 miles an hour. Good curveball and breaking ball. His changeup has gotten better. Good fastball. The key for Sean Newcomb, getting ahead with the fastball to give himself a chance to use those off-speed pitches. Quality lefty with a very high ceiling.
I don't know how he got to that fastball right there. That looked like the old Tommy Hawk approach back in the 60s and 70s getting to that one.
Mauricio Dubon.
Standing in now, Mauricio Dubon. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field.
Acuna is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Batting first.
Digging in now, Wilmer Flores. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. He's set, and the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. So it's a runner at first with two gone, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Hunter Pence. From the belt, kicks and deals. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit. Long throw to third.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Here's Marcell Ozuna. It was an 0 for 4 effort for him in Wednesday's ball game. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The 0-2 home. Lifted in the air out towards left center. After it is Duggar. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So the base is empty. Here with one away, and next to bat will be the catcher, Tyler Flowers. First delivery to him on the way. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike one.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. This is hit sharply to the left side, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Into the box now, Charlie Culberson, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The average right at 280 coming in. 7 homers and 16 RBIs. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Flowers stands at first with 1 out. 3 balls and a strike to the Atlanta shortstop.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Now that ball's hit well deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall.
Man, they already hit 1 home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
And the next in is Johan Camargo. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll check in here at 256. No home runs as of yet, and 4 RBIs. 1-0 pitch.
That's ball 2.
Runners are at second and third with one down. Good downward movement fooled him there. 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And both runners will score. It's now a 3-0 ball game.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
One there. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
took a pretty long time for the shortstop to receive the ball that time. So that gave the runner plenty of time to bear down on him and take him out. Hopefully everyone's okay down there.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. This one's flared toward left center. Pence coming on. He can't get there as it falls in.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Dubon has it, and the So digging in now, Buster Posey. In his career against this pitcher, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Batting center, the right fielder, Jalen.
At the plate now, Jalen Davis. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
And it's fouled away. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Batting in.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
And good patience here from Sandoval. It's 2-0 now. First and second here with nobody out. Line toward the gap in left center. Dives, and he hangs on for the out. Wow. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time.
Boy, that would look like a cinched extra base hit off the bat, but a terrific diving catch in left center field.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Jordan Balazovic comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
Ground ball right side. Culberson relay to Freddie, double play, and that'll end the
Moving off for Atlanta. The
first pitch of the at-bat.
Freddie.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
He pulls this one into right, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
The center fielder.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
2-2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Hit hard towards center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in safely.
He's going.
And there he goes towards second. Pitch inside. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
3-0 to him now. From the stretch.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
And the count will be full.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And he fouls this one off. Another full count pitch home. Lined into left center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And the run will come across to score from second, and they open it up to 4-0 now.
Now batting, the catcher, Tyler.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. This is popped up. Posey has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop.
Digging in, Charlie Culberson. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. And that misses for ball 1.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Duggar's there for it. And that's the 3rd out.
Just about set to go here as the Giants come to bat in the 3rd inning, and San Francisco fans have been fortunate to watch one of the best offenses around this season. They come into the day tops in the majors in team batting average, and talking with some of the players and coaches prior to the game, many of them told me that's something they take a lot of pride in. Batting average isn't as highly valued as it once was, but they said it's a clear indication that they're doing a lot of good things in the batter's box to help the team collect W's. Guys?
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. At the plate, Mauricio Dubon. No balls and 1 strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Back goes Ozuna, still ranging back into the bleachers and gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 2 for him on the year. And the Giants draw closer. It's now a 4-2 game.
Hey, that wasn't a particularly good pitch right here. This guy doesn't get away with very many mistakes. He's going to have to do a better job pitching out of the middle part of the plate.
In now, Wilmer Flores.
The second baseman.
She'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Base is empty here with nobody out. Counts even at 1-1 to Wilmer Flores. Popped him up. Freeman onto the grass. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 8.
So one away here with the bases empty.
And that brings in the outfielder, Hunter Pence.
Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Now batting, third base.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone.
And standing in here, the veteran third baseman, Evan Longoria.
Popped him up.
Albies
Will put this one away, and the side is retired.
start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He told me it feels like every ball they've put in play has been a laser. And the numbers back that up. 6 of their hits have come off the bat at 90 miles an hour or harder, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone.
And the pitcher will bat next. Here comes Sean Newcomb.
And that misses, ball 1. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Swing and a liner. Throw on to Sandoval. 2 gone now. Now at the plate, Ozzie Albies. 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Albies with a 1-1 count now.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. And Sandoval just steps on first, and the inning is over.
And that'll bring up Buster Posey. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's your first out of the inning.
So in now for San Francisco, Jalen Davis.
He reached on a single in his first try. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, first baseman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in now, the versatile Pablo Sandoval.
1-0.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And good patience here from Sandoval. It's 2-0 now. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second.
Albies picks it up.
He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the...
All ready to go in the top of the 5th.
Into the box, Nick Markakis. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
And this will be handled by Pence for the first out.
The first baseman.
Digging in, Freddie Freeman. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1.
One of the keys when you're looking at a subpar pitching performance is first pitch strikes. And so far, this guy struggled. First pitch strikes, less than 40%. He's going to need to clean that up.
Grounded back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a one-out single. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Into the box, Ronald Acuna, as he'll take a look at ball one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Line toward right center. And now a lunging catch, and he does a full gainer as well, but somehow hangs on for the second out.
The left fielder, number 20.
Now at the plate, Marcell Ozuna. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
And that's taken for a called strike 2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Weak grounder down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
The 2-2. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Braves strand 1, but they still lead this one. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. They're currently averaging more than a hit per inning, while at the same time, they've yet to strike out a single time. We all know that's a rarity these days, but clearly the bat-on-ball approach is working for them.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Popped him up. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away. Stepping in, Steven Duggar. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming, here it is. Hit hard to the right side. Freeman's got it. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Stepping into the box, Mauricio Dubon. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat. A bouncer to the left side. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Now back, second baseman.
Runner at first following the error. And that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Wilmer Flores. Here comes the first pitch. Line towards center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
The 1-0 home. Hit on the ground to third. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Derek Rodriguez takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 57, Derek Rodriguez.
All set for the start of the inning. At the plate, Tyler Flowers. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Tyler Flowers.
And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. Popped him up. Posey waits on it. 1 down.
Now batting, shortstop.
Digging in once again, Charlie Culberson. He flew out in his last at-bat. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Rodriguez playing here in his age 26 season. He was taken in the 6th round back in 2011.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. 4 runs, 8 hits, and 1 error on the Atlanta line score. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. So here's Johan Camargo.
Up next for Atlanta, the third baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Camargo.
Looped out toward third. On to Sandoval at first, and that'll end the inning. Down in. Ready once again, Evan Longoria. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this will be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Here's the first pitch to him. Buster Posey is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. The 1-1 home. Popped up. Albies is there for it. 2 down. Striding into the box, Jalen Davis. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hard hit at third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they breeze. New inning set to get underway. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Sean Newcomb. He was a ground out victim last time up. In there, strike 1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Now the pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Fouled off. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1. 7th inning here at the ballpark, 4-2 our score. Lifted the other way to left center. Pence has a read on it. 2 down.
Now batting.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
Fouled away. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
On to Sandoval at first, and that'll end the inning. Set down 1-2-3, but they still lead this one 4-2. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Now the 0-1.
Inside, ball one.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
2 balls and a strike to count. To 2-2 now.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top-notch. This guy's a horse.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that one hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
Turned on down the line. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Watching him on the mound right now, I think he's just having trouble throwing strikes to this guy. Up only 2 runs, I don't think he's working around him.
Now the 2-0.
No, that's down.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. Markakis has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The batter, number 1.
Here comes the Braves manager out as he'll take that slow walk toward the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight.
Now pitching for Atlanta.
So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left to board, but he cannot lose this one. Swing and a little blooper to center. Acuna coming in, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
Hey, with that base hit right there, that's his 3rd run batted into the game.
Yeah, he's the reason, Dan, they're even in this one to begin with. He's kept his team together with a great approach, finding his 3rd RBI of the day.
And that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team, this doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided. Trevor Gott has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 58, Trevor Gott.
Freddie Freeman will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Here it comes. And that's in there for a strike. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
To 1-2 now. And the pitch. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
1-0.
A ball and no strikes. High and deep down the left field line. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Just hung in there on that one. Here's another 1-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
The left fielder, number 20.
Stepping in, Marcell Ozuna. Oh, and look out as they brush him back here. It's ball 1. And it's fouled away. The 1-1 home. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And here's Flores to make the catch, and the side is retired. Will Smith is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 51.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. The 1-0 home.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And that's off the left field wall. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
So striding in, Buster Posey, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This is line to left. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. Stepping up to the plate, Jalen Davis. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here comes the first pitch. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. So striding forward now, Pablo Sandoval. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it because none of that matters if he can.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. All set to start the ninth in this one. Into the box now, Tyler Flowers. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. Looking at his career totals, Flowers is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. The 2-0.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
And, ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. And a swing and a miss on the fastball. And there's the first out here in the ninth. Standing in, Charlie Culberson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Now the 2-0.
2 balls, 1 strike.
1-run game here in the top of the ninth. To third. Throw on to Sandoval. 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Settling in now, Johan Camargo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. Ball one.
Outside.
Lined hard toward right center. Duggar is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Down in order go the Braves, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Darren O'Day comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth. Mike Yastrzemski will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. That average for him up in the 360s now. 8 home runs and the RBI count at 35. The 0-1 pitch. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul for strike 2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Steven Duggar. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball one. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1.
1 strike.
The 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Ready for another chance? Mauricio Dubon. He went deep earlier, and he's Brandon Belt will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the bases empty. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. The 1-0. He pulls this one into right, but this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over. And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victory.
Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. Starting out in the NL West, Sean Newcomb got his third win this season as Atlanta got the win against San Francisco, 4-3. The Kansas City Royals halted their 6-game losing streak as they got the victory in extra innings against the Dodgers, 3-2. The Miami Marlins knocked out 12 hits as a team as they bested the visiting Rockies, 8-3. Eduardo Escobar grabbed 3 runs driven in as the Diamondbacks disposed of the Nationals, 7-3. The Cubs combined for 10 hits as a team as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park, 6-5. The New York Mets went deep 4 times as they plundered the Pirates, 9-3. The Cardinals racked up 11 hits as a team as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park, 4-2. The Milwaukee Brewers allowed only 5 hits in the game as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati, 5-2. Charlie Morton grabbed his second win of the year as the Rays claimed victory over the Orioles, 4-2. Thomas Panaun earned the third W of his season as the Bluebirds took down the White Sox, 4-3. The Indians launched 3 home runs as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins, 8-5. The Angels totaled 11 hits as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics, 5-3. Malik Smith drove home 3 runs as the Mariners got past the Tigers, 5-2. He is in the top 5 in the American League in stolen bases. The Texas Rangers hit 3 long balls as they beat the visiting Red Sox, 8-3. The New York Yankees put together 10 total hits as they got a win over the Astros in Houston, 9-1. That's all for today's show. See you back here tomorrow. Have a great day.